So we're here in the Innovation Arena at the National Ploughing Championships, and we're with Pat Fitzgerald from Beotanics. So Pat, Beotanics, for people who never heard of it, it's a little business in Stonyford and Kilkenny, but it's making a lot of waves with a lot of different kind of products. Can you explain a little bit about it?
That's right, Siobhan. Yes, we're based in Kilkenny on the family farm, and we've set up alongside our company Fitzgerald Nurseries, which is the original plant business on the family farm. So now Beotanics is involved in end-to-end, I suppose you could describe it as, vegetable to ingredient work. So we produce in our plant tissue culture laboratory virus clean plant stock, and this plant stock is taken and multiplied on our nursery and planted eventually in the fields. So basically it starts out with the breeding, then the cleaning free from virus, and then into the planting area, planted into the fields, and then on to our ingredients business.
So you're breeding varieties and producing seed down in Kilkenny, and this is all organic as well, Pat, isn't it?
Yeah, we wouldn't be certified organic as it's officially known, but we focus quite a lot on biological control programs. So our nursery is run predominantly on biological control programs. We're very low impact production. Crops like yacon we're growing out in our fields in Kilkenny, and no chemical usage on the yacon.
So you have very unusual things here, and they're not normally grown in Kilkenny, Pat, down in Stonyford, are they? So like wasabi, can you explain a few things? Sweet potatoes.
So we have here yacon, which is a high altitude Andean crop, very close to where the potato came from. It was grown as a sister crop. Then we have oca and aluco, and you can see the little tubers forming on them. They're our clean plant material. Again, oca and aluco come from the same regions of Peru and Bolivia as potato came from. And this is actually something you will recognize. This is a new variety of potato called dahul, and it's from County Louth.
So it's a spud, it's a normal spud, it's not a sweet potato.
But the three of those historically come from the exact same region of South America. They were grown by the Inca at the exact same period, used by the same people in the same region. And this one was again this one here was again a South American tuber root crop called sweet potato. And we're now the leading company in Europe in genetics of sweet potato. We've been working on sweet potato since 2006. And this one here is wasabi. And wasabi is coming from Japan. And we're working with farmers in Shizuoka province in Japan. And we're cultivating and breeding our own climate-suitable wasabi lines here in Ireland.
Very good.
So, and then we're continuing them through the chain.
Okay, so this is the
there's
eventual
our next
crop.
step. Yeah, so there's our yacon. So yacon is again like a sweet potato, but yacon is eaten raw and also made into powders, and you can see a yacon syrup here as well.
Okay.
So yacon has some really interesting benefits that the people in South America have been using yacon for many years. In particular, they're making claims on blood sugar levels, etc. in South America for many years, and positive effects eating yacon. And these are the sweet potatoes. So we don't just have one sweet potato, the orange one. We have a white sweet potato for sweet products. We have purple, orange color sweet potato. We have purple sweet potato, and we have the one that in the supermarkets, the orange.
Yeah, which people are used to looking at. Yeah,
people are used to those. And again, parts of the wasabi that people wouldn't realize. This is the petiole, and that's the biggest, that's the most consumed product in Japan, and it's used in pickles, again with strong health benefits in the Japanese diet.
And Pat, you have a lot of staff down in Kilkenny. Michael has recently joined. So Michael, you're on the ingredients side of things. Can you tell us a bit about what's going on here?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do, Siobhan, is to obviously the heritage of the business and the expertise in the business was all around the plant genetics and the agronomy, and now we're trying to move up the value chain into the food ingredient space. So we're working with food companies to to take the functional and the nutritional benefits of what's in our crops and take them into the ingredient space so that they can be used in end user markets and applications where the ingredients can be used.
So these then, what are these products here?
So what you have here is we have two products here from the Wasabi. So this is Wasabi leaf powder.
Okay.
And this here is Rhizome powder. So this is for our stem powder, as they call it. So it's from the rhizome.
Okay.
So typically these will be ground fresh in the supermarket. We might get you to taste it in a minute.
Yeah, we might do that.
Or ground fresh in the restaurant, sorry. And then what we're looking at doing is taking them into the food ingredients where they would be used in like crisps and savoury products.
Okay,
A huge
so
range of
going on
savoury
to
products. Yeah, they could end up in products like this in terms of snacks, but also there's many varieties. Like you'll get wasabi peas, a lot of wasabi coated products. You'll even get it in confectionery, in ice cream and in chocolate.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, sure, we might. Will you show us how to use the wasabi? This
Yeah.
is how
So basically, Pat, if you want to take out your knife there, if you have it.
Okay, we'll
get them
put
into
this
now.
on.
The Pat.
It's dangerous around here at this stage, Siobhan, yeah. So fingers out of the way. So basically the wasabi, that's normally when you buy it, and wasabi is costing generally in the market at around €250 a kilo.
Okay.
And that's what you get for your money.
Yeah.
So the way you eat the wasabi is not from the base. You actually cut off this pretty little bit here and you grind it from that side down. And here's one we made earlier.
Here,
So just to freshen it up a little bit.
Show, Pat.
It's just a little bit early in the year in the crop. Usually when it's getting a little bit colder is when you're beginning to harvest. So your green colour hasn't come as easily. So this little implement here is a Japanese tool, but they also use this for grating vegetables as well. So you can make purees out of carrots or very quickly a puree out of sweet potato or whatever. So it's not your typical wasabi grater. So basically to grate it you need a little bit of pressure, and this one is a bit dry because it's standing out here a lot, so we're getting down to the wet part of it now. So now we're grating down and we just peel it off. Now you notice it's a little bit white at the moment, and that's really the green is starting to appear, but it's the growing stage that it's at the moment. But if you give me a spoon here, Michael, it's still quite pungent. It really needs about 5 minutes for the bioactives to release. So they're allyl-isothiocyanates, and they give you a bit of a kick. Are you sure you really want to?
So I'm going to have to taste this now.
You're going to have to taste it.
Thanks very much. Okay. It's going to be
sh-
very hot now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of a kick to that, Pat, all right. So that's it from the Beotanics stand. That's very hot. And just to tell you, Beotanics actually won the Ones to Watch award in the innovation arena. So keep an eye out for them if you come visit us.